Alright folks, it's been a while, but here we are. It's a brand new Axie video here on the Cell Adventures YouTube channel. Now, of course, Axie will always hold a very special place in our hearts because it is the whole reason why we were able to create Cell Adventures in the first place. We started out as a guild, and that was sometime in May 2021. All right, so just half a year shy now of the 2-year mark for us, and we've taken a strong comeback to the game, of course, with the Origins seasons already up and running. We are now waiting for season number 2. So now it is officially the off season. And one of the things I love most about Axie Origins is that I get to stay true to my name, Captain Aqua, and you can see no less than 3 Aquas in my lineup, and it is completely viable. So I think this video is really more for those of you who might have gotten out of touch with Axie, Sky Mavis, play and earn in general, and perhaps you were all in on this when it was version 2 and all that. All right, so here's a video for you to pique your interest, all right, and for me just to cover some of the major changes and of course the gameplay. It's it might seem a little bit confusing now that all 6 parts of the Axie are in fact skills, but after a while you will get to understand. And we're also promoting our Axie meta course as well, all right, that is currently on the Apollo Academy, where we cover some of the top meta teams from season 1 courtesy of LLG Mobius, all right, Limitless Guild. Now, we will be adding to that course as well when season 2 rolls in. And this YouTube is really just for pure content and a very quick understanding on what the game is currently all about. So you can see here there's a little red dot, right? Because in the adventure mode, there is like a passive earning of experience points and also moon shards, okay? So now, moon shards is a very, very important aspect of the game, okay? Because you now need them together with SLP to craft runes, all right? And when you craft runes, you are able to... runes and charms, sorry, all right? So runes and charms. Runes is like one main superpower buff, right? To give to your Axie. You can see that we have different variations for Aquas, for birds, you name it. We got quite a few here as we've collected it over the course of the season, all right? But what will happen is that all these runes cannot be used in season number 2, so you have to burn them. You have to disenchant them for the materials and then craft all over again. So it means a lot of burning of SLP. That's the whole name of the game, right? Charms is very unique because it is 1 charm per skill depending on the potential points that your Axie has, okay? So it sounds a little bit confusing there, but you can see that for a pure Aqua, we got about 15. Is it 15 potential points? Let me remove these guys, okay? All right, 15, okay? So you can see that we've chosen the super epic charms here, the bubble maker. You will get a bubble paste. You will get to see how we use that later in the arena. And it will deduct your potential points, okay? So the purer your Axie, the better it can equip the class relevant charms, all right? But if it's more of a mutated one, right? Chop suey Axie, as they call it, all right? Mixed. You can still use the points, but you have to use those that are a little bit more generic, like these neutral charms, all right? So I want health. I also want health. And I also want health, okay? And I use up all 15 of my points. Now, I will be able to get more hit points if I have the aquatic version, all right? But those, you either have to purchase off the marketplace or you have to craft them yourself. I was able to craft up to 5 of these vitality charms. And then this is the one with 18. So it's an additional 6 health on top of the charm that you saw earlier, the neutral charm, all right? So this is why potential points can go a long way. I can't really get anything more out of this current lineup because I've used up all my potential points. But again, if you go back to the midline Axie, I can potentially gain 12 more additional hit points. Yes, because of the improved version. Or I could even put the 2-pointer ones. All right, I do 3, right, for 18 health, and I put 12 for the rest. Okay, so technically, I am gaining up to 14 points. I can gain up to 14 points if I get the aquatic specific charms. Okay, so that's all the crafting bit, the adventure bit, all that's very nice. But what I like is that now it is a turn-based system for the PvP, alright, the arena. So it's not like the old days where the Axie with the fastest speed or with buffs enables it to go first. Okay, now it's very simple. You attack, your opponent attacks, and then you just repeat. Okay, let's get down to the game so that you can understand a little bit more about what is it like. Okay, so I was quite grateful to be able to gain the knowledge from Limitless Guild, from LG Mobius, to improve my ability in the arena, and I have managed to hit Challenger in the off-season, alright? So that's nothing too crazy in terms of achievement, but to me, I'm pretty proud. And we do have a few folks who are playing the off-season, obviously, but a lot of them are taking a break now because the season can be very excruciating. I would know that after participating in Axtownia. But I am in the top 2,000, alright? So decent. Yes, decent. Just clawed my way into the 1900, and let's have a quick game here to see what the arena is all about. Right. So you have the option of going first or going second. I tend to prefer to go second, alright? But against this cursed team, I may want to go first, alright? So we're going to have to beat him in scissors, paper, stone, and we do. Okay, so the reason why you want to go first against cursed teams, right? Because they burst you down very, very quickly. So that's my approach here. I usually go second, alright? But I want to go first this time. Alright, so you can see that you start out with energy, and you're able to keep one card in your hand for free. If not, it will cost you 1 energy for the next rounds, alright? So it's simple. You just relax, take your time, play your cards, alright? So I play Sleepless. This is a curse card. You're adding a curse card into his deck, alright? So you can't use the curse card. And then I do the Nemo, which is familiar to all of you. You get the energy gain. So you see here, it becomes 1 energy for him. And I hit with the Piranha, alright, for the bleed. Alright, so that's the new ability of Piranha. You can bleed your opponent. So I didn't get to utilize the free card keeping for that first round. Everybody gets to keep a card for free in the first round. However, our friend has 2 energy now because he has gone second, alright? But we hope to have the advantage going forward despite having the less energy because we get to go first, alright? And I think it's very important against a cursed team. This guy looks very, very strong, by the way. Now, you can see there is a big problem here because I am going to waste Nemo. Alright, because I don't have the third card to play it. If I had a goldfish, that might have worked. So what I'm going to do is going to throw out the Bubble Maker first. And here's the thing, right? You can actually choose to keep the Nemo for the next round. Alright, but I am unsure whether I will get an overflow of cards or an overflow of Nemo, alright? So let's do the risky thing, alright? Let's keep the Nemo, alright, so that we can better use that additional free energy in the next round, alright? Because Shoalstar isn't fantastic, obviously, unless we're trying to take out the opponent here. And I think that was just 2 energy that he burned through very quickly. And in terms of, yeah, there you go. Yeah, very decent. Very, very decent. We have the chance to throw out, let's see. Maybe we can take a gamble here. If we get Goldfish and Nemo, that card, right, the clear allows me to draw. Oh, wow! No. I don't have the extra energy. I needed Goldfish and a Nemo, but I didn't get it. Alright, so what we will do instead is that we'll hit this fella for as hard as we can. Alright, and then we got the Bubble Maker up. We're going to go and heal the tank and get the additional energy. And what we want to do is to actually throw this down, but it's not gonna kill him, I'm afraid. Oh, so close. Dang nabbit. Alright, I have no choice but to throw the weak down, the Babylonia. Babylonia now weaks your opponent. Alright, I can't remember what it did for version 2. Oh yeah, if it's idle, then you get bonus damage. Okay, so all the cards are reworked, but it is not that difficult to pick up, alright? And especially if you are an aquatic fan like me, you will have a lot of passion to learn about the cards, alright? And that's what I've been doing. So all these little charms that you see here help to add bubbles. Alright, and the bubbles are designed to explode when it hits 4 stacks, okay? Dealing 20 damage across the board. Okay, I need to stop talking because I have a chance to shine, alright? We start with Risky Fish first because there are no other cards here for him to use. When he is feared, he will shuffle a confused card into his deck if you play an attack card. So he is not playing any more cards this round. And my opponent is starting to freak out. Alright, so we throw the goldfish first because we do not want to use an extra... We don't want to draw an extra card, alright? That is what we want to do. We want to make sure that we keep the good cards in our deck, alright? And we're just throwing out cards like crazy now, thanks to the bubble maker. Oh, sorry. Thanks to the Nemo that we got, alright? Now the problem is that we're kind of hoping that he plays something there so that he can die from the bleed. But I suspect that he won't, alright? So now he's in rage mode, alright? It's very scary because they deal a ton more damage. There are no longer any critical strikes. Look at that, 205 damage for the tiny dino there. That is ridiculous, alright? But the good news is that, oh no, he got cleansed as well. Wow. I'm getting absolutely hammered here. But my guy may still shine. Ooh, how did he get the cleanse? That was messed up, man. That was very messed up. I think when they enter rage, right? When they enter fury form, they deal 75% more damage. But how did he cleanse? Oh, I think confident cleanses him. Yeah. Ooh, I can't see it anymore because he's dead. But yeah, so again, that's the cool thing about the game. There's so many different lineups and so many different ways for you to expose yourself to different challenges, alright? So my hope now is that he doesn't have enough cards to take me out. And I'm hoping he doesn't enter rage mode, alright? Because now he has one more energy left. And I'm hoping it doesn't hit hard. He doesn't have a cotton tail, which is to give him the energy. And now we just need to pray for a very good card draw, alright? The good news is that because he doesn't have curse cards, so he can't shuffle curse cards into my deck, alright? I may have a couple of confused cards, alright, because of the Nemos that I've used. But thankfully, I should have enough to take this game against a very tough rage opponent. And here comes the use of Showstar. It was just like before. When they are below a certain amount of health, you can knock them out of the park and take the win. Yes, tremendous, alright? So a wonderful win to take up against a top rage team, okay? So again, it's all depending on the situation. You can go first or second. Try to go first up against the rage team. I have just thought of it, in fact, for this video. So I'm pretty glad that it paid off, alright? Let's do one more before we wrap up this video. I hope you're enjoying it thus far. It's a very enjoyable game and mechanic. This looks like a very strong DPS team, so I want to go first, and he has opted to go second, which is very interesting, alright? So I might be in a little bit of trouble here, but we're not going to worry about it too much now, right? We're going to go with the Babylonian first, find the weak. That's going to lower his attack power, right? Which is phenomenal card to use. And we're going to keep the Risky Fish because it does a ton of damage if he can attack again without adding in additional cards. So that's the trick about Risky Fish. You need to hope that the bulk of the cards is with your other two Axies, so he can go in with the Risky Fish first, alright, initial. That is to deal more damage. And he should not attack during that round, because if he does, you are shuffling confused cards into your deck, okay? So all your cards are in this deck here, and you can see they are free of curse cards, alright, or unplayable cards. You see what he did there? He did something that gained him the fear. He did Risky Fish. Wow. That's a cute looking Risky Fish. It doesn't even look like the actual Risky Fish. Okay, so I am not sure what happened, but we find ourselves in a scenario where I cannot play the Risky Fish first. Why? Because there is a goldfish here. And I can't play the goldfish to draw an extra card because we don't want to waste the card. Alright, so we have absolutely no choice to go goldfish first. Then we go down to the Risky. We're gonna go and heal our boy in the front. And throw down the Piranha. So the confused card get shuffled into our deck, alright, by playing Nemo. So the idea for my team is that we're trying to shuffle in a lot of these confused cards. Alright, we got Daze, which is here. We got Jinx, which is the other one. And if you play like fear lineups, right, you can actually get your opponent to hit you. Then they get feared. And then they have no choice but to play attack cards if they want to stay in the game. And then they just shuffle a ton of confused cards into their deck. So it's a very unique battle concept, and one that I find is a little bit less stressful, because you don't need to really be at the top of your intellect game when it comes to this. It's really just more knowing what you do with your current lineup. And in some situations, you have to outplay your opponent, but that's very technical. I feel in a very basic context, right, this is more appealing to the general public, right? We got a great ton of heals there from the enemy. Yes, that's coming in hot, restoring 20 hit points, or 40 hit points there. Thank you very much. We're going to throw down the Gil. This will be nice. This would be nice, but there is a potential problem. Because now we're going to get the bubble bomb. Well, we have to get him out of the way. So I say use the anemone so that we can get that additional damage onto the rest of the gang here. Alright, and then we save our bubble bombs for the next round. That's another way to go about it, because this tank, he's gonna go down. And if you don't get to play the bubble bomb, that additional 20 damage for the two other Axies, the mid line and the back line, is completely wasted. However, he's probably gonna gain his health back. So it didn't matter much really. But the good news now is that we didn't use a bubble bomb from the back line, so the bubble bomb is available. And I think he just hit me with a sea slug. Yeah, caught me there with my own medicine, and my boy now is weak and in pain. Ooh, this is very interesting. My goodness. Okay, so what you want to do with the goldfish, right, is that it draws a card for you if it is the only attack card in your hand. Alright, so we start with Daze first. Alright, and then we hit with the goldfish. Please get the sea slug. Oh, we did get the sea slug. We won the sea slug. We got a heal here, and then go for the sea slug. Just hit as hard as we can. Boom. Alright, so the bad news, like I said, is that we don't have a card for the Nemo, so we just don't use it. Alright, it goes into our discard pile. It will be shuffled into our hand later, especially if it's the card belonging to the back line, right? Yes, so that's the one that we shuffle in, so that if he survives, I mean, obviously he is going to survive, right? He's going to go into 1v1. That card is going to be available. Okay, so oof, that's not good, man. This is not good. We still got the mid line to deal with. Oh man, this is not good. This is really, really not good. Okay, however, we do have an opportunity here to shine. What if we get rid? No. We're pretty much screwed. Thanks to this, thanks to this bird here in the front. We can kill him with the sea slug, yeah. Yeah, so he's out of the picture there. And then we give him the Nemo that we talked about earlier, so he's got that one additional energy. But all I can do is Show Star. Damn. That's gonna be useless. Okay, not that useless, but okay, I like the fact that I got 15 shield there. So yeah, here's hoping in the 1v1. Now we pray that he's gonna get a ton of curse cards, alright? And we don't have to worry about the debuffs, alright? Like the vulnerable. I'm gonna cleanse that away. The weak, I'm gonna cleanse that away as well. Alright. I could Piranha him, but that's gonna take away the other cleanser that he has. So that's a really cool concept, the cleansing. Oh my goodness, guys, this is the worst draw that you can get. I don't have a single regular attack card. This is absolute trash, and there is probably nothing stopping him from eliminating me in the next round, unless I get super lucky. But that's just trash, man. Come on. At least I need the Daze or the Piranha, even though the Piranha's not gonna. Yeah, so this is the fun part, alright? In a way. You need to get lucky. So you don't really depend on skill most of the time. I try to take control of my own luck by playing the curse cards, alright? And then good job on the cleanser there, buddy. Yeah, so maybe in this scenario, going second would have been better. I don't know. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Hey, I do not like to end recordings on a defeat, alright? So we're gonna try a third one. If I lose, so be it, alright? But now we want to go second, alright? He's probably want to go second as well. Yeah, he probably wants to go second. What do you think, guys? I'm gonna go for the scissors. Oop, mind games. Is he gonna go for the rock? I'm gonna go for the paper here. Yeah! That's how we do it. That is how we do it. So again, it's luck in the initial Caesar paper and stone, yeah? And now, ooh, I remember this guy. I used to have one from version 2, cactus plant. But they need to have the correct eyes and the ears, alright? This guy is pretty unique because he's got the risky bird. Ooh, wow, that's really painful, man. Risky bird and risky fish. This guy's a real damage dealer. Meow. Okay, first thing, that we want to do here is that we want to utilize the energy, okay? And we could keep the Inkling, yeah? So that's what we'll do. We'll hit hard with the Sea Slug. We'll get some health here for our boy. Hit with the Piranha. And then we have one card to keep for free. We'll keep the Inkling for the next round, and that will effectively end our turn. So that's probably one of the better draws that you can get. Especially if the shrimp wants to start attacking me, right? The back line. At least I'm gonna have the protection there with the cleanser. But I don't know whether if he hits me with the Oranda, is he gonna cleanse my cleansers? Dispel. Oh my goodness, yeah, it does look like it will remove the cleanser from me. This guy's a real beast, man. What a backline. Holy cow. Okay, so we find ourselves in a little bit of a pickle now because we have to use the Gill. And I do want to use the Inkling because I want to get the curse cards in there. Alright, so I'm gonna throw that down, and that is pretty much me done for this round. But you see what I did there with the Inkling, right? I saved it for the next round and I was able to use it. So I feel like I need the Inkling because we're a curse team and we're trying to put down as many curses as possible. Although we're not really the purest of curse teams because our guy at the back has a Sea Slug. But I'm liking this style, right? And you know, just enjoying the game as it is. But I know this team can be improved. I know it can be. Okay, so it's good. I like the fact that he hit the back line because I can start to heal up a little bit more. Although they're all gonna come, they're all gonna come at me pretty much very soon. Okay, I have a feeling that you want to hit with the goldfish last, all right? But will I be able to get him below 90? Oh no! It's targeting the guy at the back. That's silly of me. Okay, so we throw this down, right? And then we hit with the goldfish. Remember, if you only have this as your attack card, you are going to draw another card. So that's the idea. And pretty decently enough, we get ourselves Babylonia, so we're going to throw that down as well. And the clear can be used later, all right? Although, if our middle guy doesn't survive, we won't get to see the power of clear. But we didn't need clear in that scenario. I guess the one thing that we could have done is to switch out the Shoal Star for another card, but you don't know what you might get. Yeah, so I think that's something I could have done differently. But I'm just hoping that he survives, though. That's the thing. He's got 3 energy, so I don't expect him to go down. Right? Oh, now he's throwing a lot of curse cards. Oh boy, getting a taste of my own medicine here. Innocent Lamb. What is he going to do with that? Oh, he's got a Cottontail up. 2 Cottontails? And a Oranda. Ooh, wow. Maximum damage. I do like that style. The Innocent Lamb with the Cottontail really works hand in hand. It's quite barbaric if you ask me. Okay, we got a little bit of a problem now because... Do I want to cleanse? I don't want to cleanse. Yeah, I don't think I need to cleanse. This is interesting. Oh yeah, because we had the Dispel earlier. That was the problem. Now the weird problem is that will I be able to kill him with just this? Oh my goodness me, no. I wasn't able to. That is very, very poor play on my part. And now we are going to suffer. I hope the Piranha was able to latch onto that. I should have actually played Piranha and the other card. Oh man. And then played the Bubble Maker on this guy. Dang, that was a poor play. I needed to get him out of the way. At least he would have gotten a little bit of a Piranha now. Oh my goodness, this is nasty. This is super nasty. Okay, I have to hope for the best here. I really don't know what I can do. And you know, that's just trouble. Yeah, that's just trouble, guys. Because now my Shoal Star can't take him out. Right? He's got that little bit of health. I'm desperately pulling out the goldfish and look at that, more cards, man. There you go. 2 pretty sad turns, I'm afraid. 2 pretty sad turns. And I think the shield actually protected me from the Jinx. Alright, the 15 damage that I took there. But yeah, there you go. Doesn't look like a good end for Captain Aqua. Yeah, luck of the draw. And fair play to him because I did my takedown of the beast very, very poorly. So fair play to him. And yeah, still nothing on the cards. Terrible. Well, we might get lucky. You don't know. You don't know. We'll have to see in this round. Because if we can survive here, then we can take this into the last round and finish him off. Now, the question is, what does he have? Ooh, wow. Well, that's it. Yeah. He had the attack cards, and he managed to get the win. So, oof. I think we dropped below the 1905 that we started out with. Yeah, so there you go. That's the style of Axie Infinity Origins, alright? We hope that you enjoyed this video. And do look out for more content in the future. But if you are keen to expand on your knowledge, do check out the Axie Meta Team course that we have for you on the Apollo Academy. As you continue to play and earn with us here at Salad Ventures, and of course Captain Aqua with this long-awaited return to Axie video recording, here to remind you to stay calm and keep swimming. Bye-bye.